Fans, and welcome to the. I'm sorry I couldn't get this done sooner. I had gone to another place where my sister and brother-in-law live, where they live for dinner and family time, and I've had a combination of things today. So we'll make this a early late game season premiere, post game show, and season premiere of Sunday Night Football as well. Well. The Browns lose to the Tennessee Titans in their 19th season opener, 43-13 in 21 years. Their 19th in 21 years, and the Browns looked good in the early going when they scored their first touchdown of the game and went up 6-0 in the first. But Austin Shorbert missed the extra point. And things just went downhill from there, and the Titans kicked a field goal, and it was 6-3 at the end of the first quarter. The Titans scored their first touchdown of their first of 6 touchdowns. Derrick Henry with a 6-yard run, and then and it was 10-6 in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield got sacked in the end zone for -2 yards, and the Titans got a safety and went up 12-6. And that was the score at the half. And then in the third, Titans were up 15-6. They kicked another field goal. And then the Browns scored their only other touchdown of the game. David Njoku with a 3-yard run. And the Browns were down 15-13. But Derrick Henry ran the ball 75 yards for the Titans' second touchdown of the game, and it was a 22-13 Titans lead. And the Titans scored 3 more touchdowns in the fourth, and 2 turnover on downs and another interception really did the Browns in. And Odell Beckham Jr. scored that first touchdown the Browns scored, but then there were some interceptions that did the Browns in, and Greg Robinson got ejected for kicking a player in the head, and there were some injuries as well. Basically, near the end, the Titans just took a knee, and they win, and they go to 1-0, and the Browns go to 0-1. They fall 43-13, a blowout today. I just felt the interceptions that the Browns in, and the defense just could not protect Baker Mayfield. None of the Browns players could do it today, and I just felt that was the key right there. And they just gave the Titans too much room to score, and the game just got out of hand, and the Titans just took it from there. Baker Mayfield, 285 yards, one touchdown, 3 interceptions. Nick Chubb, 17 carries. 75 yards. Jarvis Landry, 4 recovers and 67 yards. But I have to give the game balls to the Tennessee Titans, 2 game balls out to them. I can't give it to the Browns today. I'm sorry. Marcus Mariota, 14 of 24, 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 84 yards, and 1 interception. Those are the 2 game balls. I wish I could have given the Browns some, but I could not do it today. There was no way I could do it because we did not win this game, and I wanted us to start out 1-0. I mean, how can you not protect Baker Mayfield? You've got to protect him, and you can't give you can't give the opposing team much room to run, and Tennessee intercepting that's I think Njoku tried to catch her. And how can you be so stupid to intercept that pass, to have a pass get deflected and intercepted from that, and have another touchdown score out of that? Because the Titans just took this game from the third quarter on. They just had it. Or from the second quarter on, they just had it. I mean, the Browns got within a touchdown, but they just could not get back in it. And I just feel this was a game, I know they had not played together, but I feel that this was a game I felt I wanted us to start out 1-0 and not 0-1. So I feel we have to win. We got to win against it. We got to go to 1-1. we got to beat the New York Jets next Monday night in Week 2 on Monday Night Football, and I feel we do. And I just feel the Browns just could have played a much better game, and Baker Mayfield he just could not keep protected. He got sacked, and I felt he should have thrown the ball, and just he should have looked out for the Titans players coming by, because they had it from just the second quarter on, and also, Sorba, you should not have missed that field goal. That would have helped, because I think that would have sparked them. And they need something to spark them. I know it's only one game, but I know fans are panicking right now, and they feel we need to be. They don't want 0-2; they want 1-1. And I feel that the Browns need to beat the New York Jets next Monday night in Week 2. But I'm going to go over all the early and late game scores right now. So we've already know that the Browns lost 43-13. I already announced that one. And I announced the Thursday night one from before, 10-3, that the Packers have won. So you know about those two. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 40-26 at the Riverbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Jacksonville got within a touchdown. They were down 30-27, but to 23. They got within a touchdown, but they could not get back in it. And I feel I got to give my game ball to Patrick Mahomes. I got to give it to him. He gets it. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Atlanta Falcons 28-12 at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, and I feel that the Vikings just played well. They just had this game, I think, from the second quarter on. They just really had this game in hand. The Buffalo Bills came back from behind to beat the New York Jets, who the Browns will play next Monday night on Monday Night Football, by 17-16 at MetLife Stadium in New York. And I got to give credit to the Bills for coming back from being down 16 to nothing and then 16-10. I got to give them credit. You got to give them credit, and so I give them credit. So, well, the Baltimore Ravens just manhandled, slaughtered, and just demolished the Miami Dolphins 59-10 at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And the Ravens this game was over for the Dolphins from the get-go. The Ravens had this game in hand from the time this game started. And Lamar Jackson, I give the game ball to him. I give it to Lamar Jackson. I give it to him. So you get the game ball by far, Lamar. The Philadelphia Eagles came from behind and beat the Washington Redskins 32-27. And I gotta give my game ball to Carson Wentz. I have to give it to you, Carson. You get the game ball for that game. They just had a great game today and started out slow, but they battled back. And the Redskins, they had the early lead. They had a good-sized lead, and they blew it. They just could not hold it. The LA Rams beat the Carolina Panthers 30-27 at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. And the Panthers, they got within a field goal, but then they just could not they could not score one more time. They fell short. So those were your early games. For your late games, the LA Chargers beat the Indianapolis Colts in overtime today, 30-24. Boy, this game was a horse race. And I got to give credit to the Chargers to come back and beat them in overtime. I have to really give credit. So, and the Seattle Seahawks, and that was at StubHub Center in Los Angeles, California. And the Seattle Seahawks beat the Cincinnati Bengals by 1 today, 21-20 at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And I've got to give Russell Wilson the game ball. He gets the game ball today. You get it, Russell. It's yourself, because you had a really great game today. And and he threw some great touchdown passes. The Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Giants 35-17 at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, and I have to give the game balls to Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. I have to give them to them because they play great games today. And the San Francisco 49ers beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay 31-17. And I got to say, it was an impressive victory for the 49ers. And rounding out the late games, the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals go into overtime, but it ends in a tie 27-27. So both teams are 0-1. So both teams will try to get a win next week. And right now on Sunday Night Football, the New England Patriots are up on the Pittsburgh Steelers, manhandling them 27-3 with just 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. So we'll have a post game for that, and I feel the Patriots are going to take it. And this is the season premiere of Sunday Night Football, pregame, postgame. So I'll have a post game for that coming up once the Steelers-Patriots game has concluded. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of the early, late game, pregame, postgame show. And so I will have a postgame show, as I mentioned, once the Steelers-Patriots game is concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day, in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.